Hi heathens. So I am starting today's video with glasses off, makeup free, and we are going to be trying some products purchased from TJMAXX Ross. Two of them were from my most recent Shop With Me little mini haul. That is the I Heart Revolution Hot Dog Shadow Palette and the Nude by Nature Flawless Liquid Foundation. And I was reading the back of this, and where does it say it? It says it is oil-free and fragrance-free, a buildable medium flawless coverage, and even satin matte finish. So we're gonna see. It sounds like it should be really good, but sometimes it's not. Like, not that product in particular, but just in general. And then two of the products that I'm going to be using are from previous TJMAXX Ross hauls. This is a Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche Liquefied Lip in Caramelized. And this, which ironically enough is the same thing I showed y'all. Apparently, I'm glad I didn't repurchase it. I had bought from Ross before for $4.99, was the Kat Von D Metal Crush in Rose Shock. I also have Gamma Ray. I purchased them at the same time, but I've never used this one. I have used Gamma Ray. So we're going to see how that goes. They're very, very glittery. So if you do not like glitter highlighters, you're not going to enjoy those. I'll go ahead and give you that forewarning from using Gamma Ray. So we're going to get into the hot dog palette. If you did not watch that video, then I'm going to go ahead and give you a spoiler. It had been, like, touched. If I can get into it. Like somebody had broken, I'm going to make sure my makeup wipe is over here. Someone had, like, somehow broken open the palette and gotten into one of the shadows, which was this shade Grilled, and then Bun beside it. It's like the purple and brown tones, sort of toward the middle. So they have been sanitized. They're still not like perfectly even looking because obviously they had already been touched, so they don't look like, if you can tell kind of the texture of footlong here, they have a different texture now. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm rambling. We're gonna go ahead and go in. I have used some Makeup Revolution or I Heart Revolution shadows before, but I've never used the like food palettes. They've got like a hot dog, an avocado, pizza. I've never used any of these. So I was about to go ahead and start, but I want to swatch some of them. So I'm going to swatch ketchup. Looks pretty good. Let's swatch sauce, which is a gorgeous color. I love colors like that. Barbecue, classic brown. We'll go ahead and swatch Bun since it was one of the ones that I cleaned. And then let's do, I don't know if this is going to show up on my skin. Ooh, Tofu Dog. It's a lot more pigmented than I expected. Whoa. These are a little crumbly, but swatch amazing. And usually mattes are harder to swatch than shimmers. So that's pretty promising as long as they blend out really well. So I'm going to wipe these off my hand, and then I'm going to go in and swatch some of the shimmers real quick, just so, again, we can get an idea. So let's swatch Roller Coaster. Ooh, that's really pretty. Let's do Banger. That one's a little chunkier, but gorgeous. Oh My Dog. Another gold. Sizzling. Ooh, pretty. It looks more blue in the pan, but on my finger it has more of a green undertone. And then Fairground. So, holy moly. If this performs like this on the eyes, this is going to make me, next time I have a little bit of extra money to be able to place an order with shipping, it's going to make me go on their website and place an order for some of these other food palettes to try out, because I'm impressed with the swatches. So let's get right on in. So I'm going to go in first with that shade Bun. So again, they're very soft, very crumbly. There is quite a lot, if you can see before it flips out, of kickback in the pan. So I'm going to make sure I'm tapping off the excess to make sure that there's not too much fallout. But I'm going to take this shade and put it everywhere. Like just all over the lid. And I'm going to do that on both eyes. A lot comes back off the brush because the shadows are so soft when I'm like knocking off the extra here. So that's something to be aware of. And I knew that, so this eye has now got more pigmentation than this one. So I'm going to remedy that. That being said, I would also hit pan a lot faster on these than some of the other palettes I own, because you can already see a pretty significant mark in Bun from where I've been putting in my brush. So again, none of these are necessarily negatives, just something to keep in mind depending on how you like your shadows to perform, how you like them to last, all that good stuff. But so far, I don't have any fallout on my face. What I just knocked away was a mascara mark from where I cleaned my face. Now, I'm trying to decide what color shimmer I'm going to use so I know which way I'm going to take this. I think I'm going to go in with Oh My Dog or Banger. So I'm now going to go in with Hot Dog, which is a hot dog colored shade, and tap off the excess. And we're just going to start building this up around the edge and then up into the crease. I feel like maybe I should have gone with something a little darker because they're almost melting into each other. But that's okay. That's okay. This is what we're here for, is to find these things out. So once we have put that down, this is not my favorite makeup look. Alright, I'm gonna go in with Link, which is like a deeper version of kind of the same color. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna put this along the outer edge, not outer, and then go up into the crease. And then do the same thing on this other eye. And then up into the crease. See, it's that same spot on my eye, if you've seen any of my previous videos, where the pigment just isn't sticking the same. I don't know what's going on with my eye, but it's not the shadow's fault. It's been doing it with every single thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a shimmer down. You know what? We're gonna go dark. I'm gonna go with Worst. Keeping with the same theme of color, but a shimmer. And then that's really nice. These shimmers are blowing me away. The mattes do swatch better. Again, I think it's because it's a little soft, so you have to work with them a little differently. But these shimmers are great. I'm a little messy, so I got a little bit under my eye here. So I'm going to wipe that away. And we're going to move on to complexion because I really want to try this foundation. So that's all we're going to do with the eyes. So far, I like it. I'm excited to play with it again. I'm going to pin back this mess of hair and try to get on in. So I have not taken the bottle out of here. I don't know what it looks like yet. And again, I got the shade C2 Pearl. So we're going to break this seal, perhaps. I don't know where my knife is this time, but it's like holding on tight. On the bright side, I can tell that this has not been tampered with. Why? What is happening? I'm just gonna rip the box. No returning it for me. Alright, so, you know, I saw this on the side and still for some reason didn't expect it to look like this. So very interesting packaging. Again, it has the shade on the bottom, C2 Pearl. Very nice looking. It's got a frosted glass whole bottle. Has a nice pump. I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it first, but just to be on the safe side, we will. And then I'm going to try to pump it onto the hand. It's a nice color. I'm going to start off with one pump, and we're going to see where that takes us as far as coverage, if it's enough, if it's even the right color. I can't really smell it so far. Making sure there's no more glitter still on my hand. Doesn't really have a smell, so fragrance free is true so far. We're gonna dot some across the face, and then okay, so putting the normal amount that I would normally put, one pump is not quite enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and blend it in and then put more on to see if it's buildable. So it does immediately look like it's oxidizing a little bit. I definitely off the bat would not call this medium coverage. It's pretty light coverage. Let me cut this down, see if you can see, because all of my discoloration right here from washing my face is still coming through. And for anyone, again, not new to my channel, you'll know that that's just something that for some reason happens when I'm... Do you see how quickly this is drying down? Okay, well that's another thing that's good to know, is it apparently dries really quickly. So I would definitely look at the side of my nose. I would definitely want another layer of this to be comfortable with wearing it as a foundation and not just like some kind of BB cream, CC cream tint. So I'm going to twist my hair to get it out of my face. It's frustrating me a bit. And then I'm going to go in with a second pump. So this pump, okay, so the first pump just didn't pump up as much out. So I probably won't use this whole second pump, which at this point now feels wasteful, but that's okay. So I'm going to put more on my face, and then I'm going to blend one side at a time so that we can not have like clumps of foundation on my face. And maybe I'm just not using this right. Maybe this is one of the few foundations that for me works better with a sponge. I don't like the way that's sitting. I don't know if that's going to pick up on camera, but there's a patch right here that looks dry. So we're gonna try it on this side. Maybe I just have a dry patch under there that I don't know about. No, I do not like this. I'll probably wind up... What is happening? Oh my gosh. So while I was blending in this side, look at this. It's just caking up. Oh my gosh. It's doing it on my forehead too. Oh, that's the weirdest thing. It's doing it right here. Oops. Where it's just caking and flaking. Look at the center of my forehead if it picks up. Okay, we're not messing with that foundation anymore. I'm not a fan. I will play with it in a few more ways, probably off camera. See if I can find a way to make it work. And in the meantime, I'm not even gonna bother putting the lipstick on because I've used this before. This is nice. If you find one of these, get it. I'm gonna try the highlighter. I know the formula's nice. I don't know about the color. And then we're gonna call this video quits so I can wash this off my face. So this is the KVD Metal Crush, again in this shade Rose Shock. Very, very glittery. The other one is, like I said, as well. I love them. Well, I love the other one, which is more of a like champagne gold. So I'm sure I'll like this one. I'm just interested to see how it performs over this foundation, if I'm being honest. Alright, so far we don't have much more flaking, so... See, it's just glitter. I know a lot of people do not like glitter highlighters. I don't mind, as long as they wash off fine. It's really nice. I can't get over how bad this foundation looks. I am so sorry. Normally I try not to be this negative. Highlighter, great. Eyeshadow palette, great. Foundation, I'm not a fan. So, if you have used this foundation, Nude by Nature, before, let me know what you thought. How did you use it? Am I using it wrong? I really hope the way it flaked up on my cheek picks up on camera. I didn't set it. It doesn't feel like it would necessarily need to be set, but there is a little bit coming off on my fingers. It's definitely sitting on some dryness on my forehead. That patch on my cheek still does not look good. Right above my mouth does not look good. I just realized there's a patch on the side of my nose that I didn't blend in properly because it dried. Why didn't you tell me? If the base doesn't look good, the rest of it does not look good. So I'm gonna go wash this off. And that was my testing video. So 2 of them, thumbs up. This right now is a solid thumbs down, but I'm willing to give it another go. Thankfully, I did not try it before work. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to see more of my content. Stick around if you want to see me try more products that possibly fail. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.